Hey, so 2 minutes on the term disposition. Disposition is that final point that the body is at. So it could either be burial, cremation, aquamation, composting. There's many different types of disposition available now. However, burial and cremation are the two most wide covered across the country and the world options that people choose from. So I want to break this down because a lot of people get confused because they will say their service choice rather than their disposition. So rather than cremation being the end choice, they'll say direct cremation. However, that's the service option. It's not the disposition. So funeral directors sometimes get upset because the family maybe wants cremation because what they're hearing is direct cremation, thinking they don't want services and such, when more of a conversation needs to be had as to what needs to take place before that cremation at the end. Just like a burial family, you talk about what's going to take place before the burial is going to happen. Are you going to have visitation? Are you going to have family viewing? Are you going to have a service? Are you going to have luncheons? All those things. This also happens on the other side where maybe like a hospice nurse, when they're talking to a family, hears cremation and they think direct cremation. And so they maybe recommend funeral homes that have low price cremations because they are assuming that is what the family wants. So there's a lot of assumption with some of these words when they're used because what we hear and think of is service options rather than disposition, which is how the term should be used. Burial and cremation. That's the final act that happens with the body in whole for the services. So whatever services come up to it, and then that disposition happens at the end. Don't assume and jump to a conclusion without having a bigger conversation.